Hi. I'm hoping this is recording for a start. Yeah. I've had to get myself a new camera, so this is new to be dealing with at the moment. Yeah. TFL. I've been thinking about this for some time, whether to even do it or not. I've got 6 of these videos up on my account at the moment, and I have had a few comments, requests to maybe keep it going, to do another one. So yeah, and also because I want to, here it is. This one is, I'm not really sure what the point of it is. I suppose you could say it's, don't know if Destiny is going a bit too far with it. I don't know, but it's like, I've been thinking a bit lately about what will be with it. I'm still going, yeah. I'm still doing my writing and doing the other things that I've been doing all along while in this situation of being on my own. But I'm used to it now anyway, so it's not exactly as if I'm not. So I have been asked, how I carry on. Well, it's a case of having to, really. But you sort of live in hope that maybe someone will come along. And yeah, you never know, of course. I seem to get things, I do get things later in life, or I certainly seem to, but I suppose it's better to get them later than not at all. So there is that as well. So, but yeah, it's my birthday coming up in a little under 2 months. So I'll be 54, and frankly, I don't care. I really don't care that I'm in near my mid-50s now. No, couldn't care less. I quit caring about that a while ago, probably in my late 30s actually. I just quit caring about age. And as I've said, I get things later in life anyway. So what difference should it make to me? But the one thing I am still for, is that special someone. Now, if it never happens, it never happens. To answer a few comments that have been on a few of the other videos, am I still looking? Yes and no. Let's just say again, as I've said, if someone were to come along, fine. Again, you never know. If it never happens, again, so be it. To quote, I really don't like quoting movies or things like that sometimes. There's a time and place. But yeah, on that movie, which I recently took a peek at, a clip of it on YouTube. Yeah, the movie Star Trek V: The Final Frontier. There's a scene near the beginning when Kirk is speaking to his buddies, to Spock and McCoy. They're speaking about Kirk falling off a cliff, and he's saying, why do you do that? And he said, well, I knew I wouldn't die, because you and him were with me. And they said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And he said, I've always known I'll die alone. Not a massive fan of the movie. I think it's alright. I've only seen it a few times, but when he said that line, well, it's like, well, talk about hit a nerve, talk about struck a chord. Blimey, yeah. And it's just, as soon as he says that, as soon as the character says that on screen, it's like, I know exactly what you mean, pal. Yeah. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm destined to be alone for the rest of my life, because if I'm been on my own all this time, then who's to say I won't be for good? But again, you never know. None of us have a crystal ball, you know. None of us are blessed with that. So you just don't know in that respect what is around the corner. So that's the hope I live by. But I just get on with it, you know. I continue with my writing, which I will always be doing. I've just come to an end of a project today, which I've been having a 7th read through. And I've started a couple of other short stories which I wanted to do. So, and there's another thing I want to do as well. So there will always be that. So my heart and soul basically goes into that. So there's still that, and there's also, you know, love of movies and other things, and travelling too. Regular visits to Glasgow for my birthday. And so there are other things in which I indulge, you know. And of course I have the freedom to do all this because I'm not with anyone. There's kind of an irony there, really, isn't there? If I was with someone, I wouldn't be able to do all this. And I'm glad I am able to do all this. But I've never had the luxury of having a partner anyway, so I've not really known any different. And there are only certain other things you can do, and all I can say is, thank heavens, you know, that I've been blessed with a writing gift, which I just, you know, which I'm really thankful for, and I'm really glad I've got. Would have been nice to have been a good musician, actually, but I weren't blessed with those gifts, so I'll stick with what I'm good at, and that's writing. So there is all of the above, which I have just mentioned. So, but I suppose as years continue to go by, and there are other situations you do get faced with from time to time. There are times, of course, when you do wish you were with someone. It might make some things a bit easier. Because I've got friends, of course. Just out for a drink with one last night, actually. Well, I only had a Coke because I don't drink alcohol. But yeah, that was all right. And another friend of mine was unavailable. He's away this weekend. So I do have a close knit group of friends, but they can only be there so often. You know, your friends can only do so much. And I also have just happened to not join, but there's this befriending service thing, and you have these. They're not therapists, but they're a part of some organisation. They just give you a call from, you know, every week, so you can speak to them like you'd speak to a buddy. And I'm really glad I've done that. And I've also had just recently finished anxiety therapy, speaking to a therapist, counsellor, whatever you call them. So I've done all that, and I would be able to go back to them if needed, which I might do. Might do that. They said you can go back in a few months or whatever, and maybe come November, December. So I may do that. I don't know yet. But yeah, the situation is still the same. Yes, to answer any comments that have asked me about it. Yes, the situation is still the same. Nothing has changed in that respect. But I've also had mentioned to me that you know, Asian ladies, Chinese, Thailand. Not sure about Thailand or any of those kinds of places. Not sure about them, but I do have a bit of a thing for. I do like Asian women. You know, Chinese, Japanese. You know, whatever. Korean as well. You know, whatever. But yeah, I do like Asian ladies. You know. Yeah. So like all kinds actually. But yeah, I do like. And of course, a long time ago, I made the kind of joke to several. I mentioned this on the other videos as well, that my special someone, well, it took me so long to find, which still couldn't find, but whoever they are, they must be a Canadian Eskimo living in northern Alaska, because I just couldn't find them. But there could be like a hidden destiny in there, perhaps. Maybe someone special out there for me is an Asian woman. But yeah, don't think the idea hasn't cropped up. I mean, don't think it hasn't occurred to me, because it has. Yeah, I have thought about it. To answer any of those comments who have mentioned that, yes, I have thought about that. You never know where someone will come from. I'll put it like that. But yeah, it hasn't changed so far, but I'm keeping going, and what will be, but so I'll keep my eyes open, but I'm not desperately searching. That time's gone, you know. But if someone were to come along, I'll keep going with my writing, and if someone were to come along, that would be great, you know. But I would still let myself be what I would be, and I would still continue with my writing and other things as well. So I would still indulge in that. So it wouldn't affect any of that really. So it's just a question of keeping going. And yeah, if someone does come along, then fine. So if it is destined, great. If it doesn't happen, then whatever. But there you go. I suppose it's just a case of give it time and wait and see, really. So that's all there is to say on this one. So hope that's answered some comments or questions. If not, well, then I'll try again maybe another time, and I will still keep doing them. I won't stop there. So there may be another one. So watch this space, I guess. So, but yeah, at the moment, I'll just keep on going and see where it goes. No more I can do. So yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye for now.